Hello children, welcome to Soma Ma'am's English classes. Today we are doing the second chapter of Hornbill of class 11. We are not afraid to die if we can all be together. In this video you will get the explanation and the whole chapter in pictorial form and in points. So let's begin. We are not afraid to die if we can all be together by Gordon Cook and Alan East. Now this is the introduction of the lesson. We Are Not Afraid to Die is written by Gordon Cook and Alan East. The story is about a 37-year-old businessman who is a narrator of the story. He has a wife named Mary and two children, Jonathan, aged 6, and Susan, aged 7. He and his wife both dream of a voyage around the world on their ship, Wave Walker. Wave Walker is the name of their ship, which is a 23-meter long, 30-ton wooden hull, just like that of the famous Captain James Cook. Now the whole family started sailing from Plymouth, England on July 1976. The initial phase of the 3-year-long journey was from Africa to Cape Town. It was a pleasant. While heading east along with two newly hired crewmen, strong waves hit them, and their survival became a question. The story tells us about how they fought each day and survived till the end. Children, this is a very inspiring story where you will find the inspiration, how to survive and how you can always overcome your problems. Now see, this is the route of Captain James Cook's voyage. The first voyage is shown in red and the second voyage in green and third voyage in blue. The route of the Cook's crew following his death is shown as a dashed blue line. Okay, so this you can see in the map. This will help you to remember the story better. Now these are the characters you will come across in the story. The narrator, his wife Mary, son Jonathan, daughter Suzanne, and two crewmen, that is Larry Vigil and Swiss Herb Sigler. Both were American. No, this first one, this Larry Vigil is American and Herb Sigler is Swiss. Both were crewmen of the narrator. Now this you can see the family picture of the author. Okay, this is the wife and two kids. Now the introduction part. Now the narrator, he was a man of great courage, commitment and conviction, proved to be the best captain as well as the best father with strong determination and undefeated grit. Now Mary, his wife, who always stood by her husband's side in all times of difficulty and considered his dreams as her own. Susan, she was a brave girl, she was the daughter. Her bravery toughened her father's resolve to fight the sea's strong storm tooth and nail. Jonathan was the son. He shows of bravery and his fearlessness in the face of the death, highlights his characters. He rejuvenated the hope of his father by remarking, "We are not afraid to die if we can all be together." So you must have understood that the name of the lesson is the dialogue given by Jonathan. Okay. Now the parents inspiring or encouraging children is a common thing, but in this story you will see how children can also encourage their parents to overcome in the situation of problems. So here the story begins. On July 1976, they sailed for journey to world voyage. They tried to duplicate the round the world voyage made 20 years earlier by James Cook in their professionally ship, that is Wave Walker. You can see the ship here. Now this is James Cook, because so often in the first paragraph of the lesson only you get reference of James Cook. So I thought of giving a little bit of information about James Cook. He was born on 7th November 1728, and 4th February 1779 was a British explorer. He was a navigator and cartographer who ultimately rose to the rank of captain in the Royal Navy. Okay, now the first leg of the journey, the first part of the journey, they pleasantly sailed down from west coast of Africa to Cape Town. Then further they sailed to southern Indian Ocean. So here you are getting the story We Are Not Afraid to Die in the form of points, and this video is presented by your English teacher, mentor Soma Verma. Now the first sign of implementing disaster. They faced encouraged strong wind on the second day of Cape Town and was continued for few weeks. Waves raised to 15-meter long, as high as mast. Now the disaster and its aftermath. 6 p.m. tremendous explosion shook the deck, and the powerful flow of water broke over the ship. Wave Walker was getting sunk and the captain was very badly injured. Now then what happened? The captain kept encouraged. He was having a lot of courage, and found the wheel and lined up the stern for the next wave. Now you can see a whirlpool in the sea. You can see the ocean, how this must have been the situation. A tempest or a sea ocean, how it is taking place. You will get so many illustrative pictures. I have tried to visualize the whole story in front of your eyes. Now the crewmen shows of the unparalleled strength. How they started pumping out the water and settled to make necessary repairs to save the boat from sinking. Okay, now they managed to stretch canvas and secure waterproof hatch cover across gaping holes. Now you see another yacht. Now what were the other problems that were arising? Electric pump short circuit, water level rose threateningly, and daughter Suzanne was very badly injured. Now what was the only hope for these people, for the captain? To reach the only hope for them was to reach the island, which was only possible if the wind will slow down. Now to reach Amsterdam, which is few hundred kilometers to the east. So this was their nearest island what they wanted to reach. Now what was the exemplary courage which was shown by the family and the captain? Jonathan said, "We are not afraid to die if we all can be together." So we can't imagine a small boy of 6 years telling this dialogue. Now you can understand that how much brave he was and how much inside courage he had. Jonathan's courage and Sue's bravery. Sue is Susan, the daughter. Instead of her bumped head, inspired the captain to fight the sea and protect his family. So when you find such a brave family, this gallant family beside you, they are ready to fight. They are always ready with you to be in your plight, in your distress, in your problem. So anybody can fight if they have this type of family. Now which were the crucial days? January 4th and 5th. So what happened on these days? After 36 hours of continuous pumping, there was only few water left. Okay, what else? They hoisted the storm jib and headed in direction of two island. What else happened? Black clouds built at 4 p.m. and the sea was getting its waves higher, which was very, very dangerous for them. Yeah, here you see another ship. Now they were safe at last. This is the last point. On January 6th, they saw Wave Walker, their ship, ride out storm and wind eased. It smoothed down. Then what happened? They expected to see the island at 5 p.m. but they wake up at 6 p.m. and thought that they had missed the island. This was the ironical part of the story. Then what happened? They found themselves to be wrong because they touched the shore of Isle Amsterdam. They finally reached the island of Amsterdam. Now here you see, this is the rock, this is the harbor where generally ship can see the Amsterdam, and this is the thing, the island of Amsterdam. Yeah, see, this is the Google picture of Isle of Amsterdam. Yeah, see, these are the pictures which I wanted to show you, just so that you will remember the story, you will visualize the whole thing. Now 2-3 more very significant thing about this lesson I want to discuss in this video, because you get questions on these points. That is, the title is taken from Jonathan's remark. You must remember this, that Jonathan's dialogue, "We are not afraid to die if we can all be together." The title of the lesson is taken from his remark. Now this brings out the bravery, grit and courage of the captain's family and love each member has for others. The family bonding, the encouraging family, the inspiring family is behind the captain. So if anybody has this type of supporting family at the back, I am damn sure that person will surely be successful. Now what is the theme of the story? At the theme of the story is that the human nature of knowing and taking on challenges. We can take up so many things, we can do so many things, but we don't recognize our talent. When we are in problem, those things come out of us. Now human instinct for survival. One more thing we learn from this lesson is that human bravery, grit, courage, unity and determination, which in this story is exhibited even by small children. So this is very important, very inspiring. That's why I think CBSE has included this lesson in class 11, so that you also should get inspired. And what else? The element of luck. You see, they wake up late, but the island was still with them. So the idiom is very correct, that one who helps himself, one who helps himself, God helps him. So, and one more thing, faith in one's optimism, not despairing hope even in difficult circumstance, and sharp presence of mind. Instrumental qualities of a captain which prove journey successful even after strong hurdles. So a good leadership is also very, very important. So that's all for this lesson. I hope you have understood the lesson, and I am your English teacher, mentor, Soma ma'am, and we will meet in our next video. Till then, bye and keep studying. You must read the lesson properly. Bye.